Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis call. This is in preparation for trading on November 7th, 2017. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. All right, as usual, we will start off by taking a look at our Forex Factory calendar here. We are looking at Australia here. In not too long ago, we have RBA rate statement. So we have a lot of news for Australia and New Zealand coming up this week. So starting off with, we have the rate statement. Interest rate is not expected to go up, but I'm expecting this to be volatile for Australian dollar because generally rate statements can be quite volatile. So going into Tuesday here, we have ECB, President Draghi speaking at 4 a.m. in the morning. And then we have in the US session, we have Yellen speaking and Bank of Canada Governor Pollard speaking. So 3 central bankers speaking. So I expect things to get a little volatile during their speeches or just prior to the speeches. So I would be mindful of that. But other than that, it's pretty good. There isn't a ton of news, which is great. So let's go on to our charts and see what we have going on. Okay, so with our Euro US dollar, today, Mondays tend to be pretty quiet just in general in the Forex market. So very, very small move for the day. So, excuse me. So here we still have pressure to the downside, but we are hitting this previous support and resistance area that the price had struggled with over here. So price still has closed a little bit lower. So I'm expecting price to, my bias still remains to the downside. So what I'm expecting here is price to do potentially one of these and then move lower. Sorry, I just did that. My apologies. Okay. Okay, so my bias is to the downside here. So I'm looking for price to move lower. The target here would be this 1.1480 level will be the downside target, but very, very important that price needs to drop below this 1.1780 level. So if the price does not drop below this level, then we are looking at a range-bound market, because for the last few days here, we have been in this range for now. So we do need to see the price break below 1.1580. If it doesn't, then we are in a range-bound market. And as such, we may see the price go back towards the high of 1.1680. So for now, the bias is to the downside, but we need to see a break of this level. So pound dollar here, sorry, I was marking up some charts. Let me just, maybe we can just do a new one. Okay, so pound dollar. So this is where we are. We've had a bullish day here, big bullish engulfing candle close. So as a result of this one here, we're looking for price to move up further. So I'm looking at a 1.3250 level here. Excuse me. So that will be the next target. But I do like this particular support resistance level here as well. So for price to move up higher, we do need to see a break of this 131.80 level, because if it doesn't, it could do one of these. But purely based on the candle close here, this looks bullish. So if it breaks above this 131.80 level, we could see the price go into this 132.97, so about 13300 level. But otherwise, if it doesn't break above this 131.80, we could see it come back down towards this 13100 level, because overall then we'll have a lower high and price could continue lower. So looking at it from 1 hour perspective, this is where we are. It is filling in this inefficiency. So this big drop here, it's filling that in. And we had talked about how basically selling in the bottom here wasn't a good idea, because a lot of times these inefficient moves get filled. So it could go all the way to up here to 130 to 40 or 130 to 50 area, which is our R2 as well. So keep that in mind. Or we may just get stuck right at this level here, 131.80, and then price could drop from there. So again, just like the euro, we're going to watch this level. I'm going to keep an eye on this level and see how price reacts. If it goes all the way here, this could be a good potential sell opportunity. But for now, we'll have to see if the price gets on the other side of 131.80, this will be bullish all the way into here. But daily candle close is bullish, so that's how we are going to play that. Aussie here. Aussie, it's waiting for the news right now. It's not doing much, just pushing up. So if with this one, 2 days in a row, or sorry, 2 weeks in a row, it hasn't been able to. So last week, it got stuck here. This week, price has gotten stuck here. So right now, bullish candle close, looking for a retest of this 72.30 area back into the support and resistance level. So looking for a further move to the upside in this. But if with all the bank news coming in Aussie here, if we see a sell, if we see negative news, this could drop. So technicals, we are bullish. I was marking up some charts. Let me just get rid of these things. Okay, so with this one here, with the daily candle close here, it is bullish right now. But we are into this resistance area. Excuse me. And see, if you take a look at this one, it looks like a compressed move to the upside. So price is moving higher, but price has had this trouble going higher. However, if it stays on the other side here, if it stays on other side of this support and resistance, so if it stays above 69.30, we're looking for a further move to the upside. In this case, the target would be 0.700 level. But very important criteria would be for price to stay on the other side of 69.30. So right now, very bullish candle close into the highs. So as long as it holds above 69.30, this is bullish into this 0.700 level, because this is a very bullish engulfing candle close, which suggests a further move to the upside. Dollar CAD here. Dollar CAD, bearish still. Price is moving lower, nice bearish candle close. So I'm looking for price to move lower into 126.20 area right over here. So looking for this to drop further. I'm bearish on that. Euro pound, let's look at Euro Swiss franc here. So Euro Swiss franc, we are towards the bottom of the range. So price has been in this range for a while. So now we have had 3 days of negative price closes here. Based on the daily candle here, this looks bearish. But again, with just like with the other crosses, we're coming into the support resistance levels here. So if price holds above this 1.1550 level, then it could go back into this little range that it's been in all this time. But if it drops through this level, so if it stays above, then we are looking at a move back into the middle of the range. But if it drops like this, then we are looking for price to drop further into 1.1480 level. Based on the daily close here, this looks bearish. So this is a bearish close. So we're looking for price to drop further, but the hindrance here, hurdle will be 1.1550 level. Your pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc, just like the other pound crosses, bullish here, looking bullish. So I'm looking for further move to the upside. Target, this looks like a very good target level, 131.95, so about 1.3200 level. So looking for further move to the upside in pound Swiss. Dollar Swiss here. Dollar Swiss is range bound at the moment. We have the daily candle close is a bearish pin bar, and we're looking for price to drop further. 99.40 will be the target to the downside here. So looking for price to drop. This is went to the top of the range, nice pin bar, and looking for drop there. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen, just like other pound crosses, we've had a bullish one here. And then, so I'm looking for further move to the upside. See all these pins here? So that's a good target, 150.50. But if pound dollar starts to drop, this could turn around and drop as well. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. See how we have this big inefficient move. So now price is pulling back into this previous support and resistance area. So if it stays below this 150 level, then chances are we're going to see it come down. But the 150, so around this level here, let me just go back to the daily here. Here we go. So that level, I like this support and resistance level, 150.50. So that will be the target to the upside. And this is where we're looking for price to get to. Euro yen. Euro yen is a bearish candle close here. So looking for price to drop further. So 131.50 will be the target here. So I'm looking for it to move lower towards the bottom of this range that it's been trading for this time. So this is bearish pound euro yen. Aussie yen. Aussie yen looks bullish at the moment. Looks like we are pulling back here. It's making higher low. So in this case, I'm looking for price to go and retest the highs again. 88.00 will be the target to the upside. Dollar yen. Dollar yen, big bearish pin bar close. So I'm looking for price to drop further. So in this case, the target here would be 113.20. So the bias is to the downside for dollar yen. Okay, so that's all I have. Any questions or anything to add? Okay, no, so we will call it a wrap. So I will be back for our London trading again tonight or tomorrow morning. So I will see you guys in the London session. If not, I'll see you. Yes, so Roger, it would be, I will be here around, Roger, what time zone are you in? Yes, Eastern. Okay, so yes, I should be here around 2:30 Eastern.